Now moving towards question number 2 of exercise 6.4, what it says that a triangle ABC is given. It is a right angle triangle at C. Okay, it is a triangle ABC is a right angle triangle at angle C. The value of AB is equals to 25 centimeter. Value of AC is equals to 7 centimeter, and the value of BC you have to find. So AC is 7 centimeter, which is a perpendicular. BC or your value you have to find which act as a base, and AB is a hypotenuse whose value is given as 25 centimeter. Now applying the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem is? Pythagoras theorem is always applicable for right angle triangle. So here Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse the whole square is equals to base the whole square plus perpendicular the whole square. So hypotenuse AB is whole square, base is BC the whole square, which values we have to find it, plus AC is the perpendicular whose whole square will be there. Then AB value is 25 the whole square, so 25 into 25 will be 625 centimeter square. BC the whole square value we have to find it. Then 7 centimeter into 7 centimeter, it will be 49 centimeter square. Okay. Now transposing BC from left hand side, right hand side to the left hand side, and transposing 625 centimeter square will be get subtracted with 49 centimeter square. So 625 will be subtracted with 49. You will get the required answer as 576 centimeter square. Now after that, as we know that here BC the whole square is there, so that will becomes from the left hand side to the right hand side, and it will become root. As we know that square root is the inverse of a square root is the inverse of a square, isn't it? So BC is equals to root of 576 centimeter. So here BC is equals to 24 into 24 centimeter square. So BC value, so this 24 and 24 as it comes makes a pair inside the root, so comes outside from the root. So here BC is equals to 24 centimeter square. Thus the value of the base, that is BC, is 24 centimeter square. So here we had completed 2 questions from exercise 2.4. In the next video we are going to the next questions. So for today, thank you everyone. Good morning to everyone. Here we are going to see exercise 6.4, question number 3. In the previous video we had already completed exercise 6.4 and question number 1 and 2 from exercise 6.4. Moving towards the question number 3, here it says that a 15-meter long ladder reaches a window 12-meter high. That means a height of from the ground, from the floor to the height. Means if suppose this one is a floor, okay, this one is the floor, the window will be here. Means अगर ये फ्लोर है तो विंडो का पोजीशन यहाँ पर होगा. Okay. Now it is said that 12 meter high from the ground on placing it against a wall at a distance of B. Means here if this one is a window, the distance from the window to the ground is how much? 12 meter. Okay. Then after from the floor to the distance of A, a ladder is being kept, and that ladder is kept at like this position. ऐसे स्लैंड पोजीशन पे रखा हुआ है लैडर. सो फ्रॉम द ग्राउंड टू द विंडो द लैडर पोजीशन इज 15 मीटर. ओके. देन हाइट फ्रॉम द ग्राउंड ऑन प्लेसिंग इट अगेंस्ट अ वॉल एट अ डिस्टेंस ऑफ A. फाइंड द डिस्टेंस ऑफ द foot of the ladder from the wall. That means from the this one is the ladder, isn't it? This one is the ladder. So distance we have to find the distance between the ladder to the foot of the window we have to find out. Okay. In order to find out, let us consider that AB is a ladder, AC is a wall, and the BC is a distance between the wall and the ladder whose value we have to find out. Means B से लेकर के C तक का distance हमको find करना है. Okay. After that, by Pythagoras theorem, as we know that when a window is kept over here from the ground 12 meter and a ladder is kept at a distance from the window's floor is A distance. This one is the ladder. Okay. Now this ladder and the window makes a right angle triangle, isn't it? So when it makes a right angle triangle, we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem. When we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem, what is Pythagoras theorem for the right angle triangle ABC is Hypotenuse the whole square is equals to base the whole square plus perpendicular the whole square, where hypotenuse is AB the whole square, base is BC the whole square plus perpendicular is AC the whole square. Okay. Now what is the value of hypotenuse? Hypotenuse, that is the ladder from the ground to the window. What is the height of the ladder is? That is 15 meter. Okay. Then base, the distance between the ladder and the floor, window's floor, that is how much? A meter, which we have to find. Then perpendicular is AC, whose, that means the distance from the ground to the height of the window. What is the distance is? That is 12 meter. So 15 square will be 225 meter square. A square will be remain A square itself, plus 12 meter square will be 144 meter square. Now transposing 225 meter square will be subtracted with 144 meter square. When we are going to subtract these two numbers, we will get the answer as 81 meter square is equals to A square. Now A square will be becomes the root of 81 meter square. Okay, as we know that how to find the square root of a number. Square root of a number can be found by prime factorization method, long division method. So find it by 81 can be found by a prime factorization method. Find the factors of 81. What it will be? Here 3 will come. Here 2, 27. Okay, 27 comes, then 3 again, 9 times, again 3, 1, 3 times and again 3. That means 81, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So the making the pair of the two numbers, 3 will come outside as the pair is 4. That's why 2 pairs are there, and out of 2 pairs, one of the pair will come outside from the root. So 3 into 3 will be how much? 9. So that is the answer for the question. So what is the distance between the ladder foot and the wall? The wall is A. A is what? 9 meter is the distance between the ladder to the wall. Clear everyone? Now in the next question it is asked that which of the following can be the side of a triangle, that is 2.5 centimeter, 6.5 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Okay, so in this the question number 4, first and the third part is a right angle triangle. Now you will ask me, teacher, how do we know that it is a right angle triangle? So dear student, for knowing whether it is a right angle triangle, what you have to do? You have to square every number. The 3 number is given. Suppose in question number 2, what is the number is being given with us? In the second part, the number is given as 2 centimeter. The square of 2 centimeter will be 4. Then in the same way, 2 centimeter again, it will be again 4, and the last one is 5 centimeter, which is again 5 square, that is 25. So whether like base and hypotenuse value will be same? No, it is not possible. So hence a right angle triangle is not possible for this measurement. While moving toward the first question of question number 4, 6.5, 6 centimeter and 2.5 centimeter. As we know that the longest side will be the hypotenuse, क्योंकि hypotenuse का जो लेंथ होता है बेस और परपेंडिकुलर से ज़्यादा होता है. So जो बड़ा नंबर होगा वो hypotenuse कंसिडर करेंगे. Okay, so hypotenuse is 6.5, perpendicular is 6, base is 2.5. So while squaring the number, we will get this required answer. Hence the right angle triangle is possible. While in the B part of the question number 4, right angle triangle is not possible. In the same way, try to solve the third part of question number 4. There you can see that the right angle triangle is possible in third case. Then question number 5. A tree is broken at a height of 5 meter from the ground and its top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meter from the base of the tree. Find the original height of the tree. So here it is said that a tree is being drawn. The height of the tree is given as a tree is broken at a height of 5 centimeter from the ground. If this is the tree, this is the root of the tree. Okay, from the ground to the 5 meter height, a tree is broken. यहाँ से ground से, this one is the ground. From the ground, might be the height of the tree is large. Okay, here is the tree. So if let the height of the tree we will consider from the ground to the top will be h. Let the height of the tree will h meter. Then from the ground to the some 5 meter height, the tree is broken. That means यहाँ से यहाँ तक part टूट गया है. So टूटने के बाद ये जो tree ये part है वो नीचे ऐसे गिर जाएगा. So that touches the ground. Okay, that touches the ground and 12 meter from the base of the tree. 12 meter from the base of the it top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meter from the base of the tree. 12 meter from the base of the tree means here ground of the tree, यहाँ से ट्री का रूट है, टोटल हाइट हम h लेकर के चलेंगे, देन जो ट्री का हाइट है वो 5 मीटर से टूट करके नीचे ग्राउंड को टच करता है। सो ट्री जहाँ पर टच कर रहा है वहाँ से लेकर के रूट जो है उसका डिस्टेंस 12 मीटर है। नाउ यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द टोटल हाइट ऑफ द ट्री, दैट मीन्स दिस यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट। इफ द हाइट ऑफ द ट्री इज if the height of the tree from the broken to the last part is hm, so total height will become h plus 5. So this you have to find. First you have to find the value of h, then that value will be added with 5, you will get the total height of the tree. Clear everyone? So here we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem for this question. Clear everyone? As I had explained you the diagram, this is the ground, okay, the ground, and this is the tree trunk. From the ground to the height 5 the tree is broken, means यहाँ से लेकर के यहाँ तक जो tree है वो ऐसा टूट करके नीचे ground को touch किया. So what is the height from the ground to the tree broken is 5 meter. The total height, this height from where it broken till the end we had considered as h meter. So this the h meter tree is broken out, touches the ground. So the total height from the ground to the top of the tree will be h plus 5. Okay, and the tree's top touches the ground to the floor of the ground of the tree, that means tree का root और इस ये जो tree का top है वो ground पे गिरा, उसका distance है 12 meter. Now we can see that it applies a 90-degree angle, a right angle triangle is formed, hence we can apply a Pythagoras theorem over there. As we know that the height of the tree broken we taken as h, the tree broken at a height of 5 meter, the total height of the tree will be h plus 5 from the diagram, and the distance from the top of the tree to the ground will be 12 meter. Applying the Pythagoras theorem, h we have to find out, 12 square plus 25 square, 12 into 12 will be 144, 5 into 5 will be 25, so 144 plus 25 will be equals to 169. Now 169, what you have to do, you have to find the square root of 169 either by prime factorization or by long division method. Just before this question I had told you how to take the prime factorization, by how to take the square root by prime factorization. Now let's see by long division method. In a long division method we have to make the pair from the right hand side, making the two pair, one is there, so one will be there, one will be subtracted. Okay, so here 0, 69 together comes over here, isn't it? So here 1 plus 1 is 2. Now what the number should be multiplied with this 2 to get the number 63, isn't it? So let's see that 3 number will be multiplied. So when 3 will be multiplied, 3 3s is 9, 3 2s is 6. So hence this is the long division method, how to find the square root of a number. Clear? So here with the help of long division method, or can use the prime factorization method also to find the square root of 169. So by long division method we get the answer 13, or if you are going to find by prime factorization method, the answer will be remain same, that is 13 meter. Hence the height of the tree from this height to this top, it brokens how much height? h. So h height is 13 meter, but the total height is from the ground to the top is h plus 5, hence h plus 5, so 13 plus 5 will be added and the total height of the tree will be 18 meter. Clear everyone? So the total height of the tree will be becomes 18 meter. Now next question, moving towards the next question, what it says that angle Q and R of a triangle PQ are 25 degree and 65 degree, write which of the following is true. So dear student, in the first, second and third part, second part statement is true over there. Then moving towards the question number 7, find the perimeter of the triangle whose length is 40 centimeter and a diagonal is 41 centimeter. So here you have to use the rectangle. So while drawing a rectangle, the diagonal is being drawn, so the diagonal is going to divide the rectangle into two equal right angle triangle. As we know that all the four angles of a triangle respectively or individually each angle is of 90 degree. Hence applying a Pythagoras theorem we can easily find out the question number 7. So here is question number 7 solution. As in the question number 7 it is said that the length of the rectangle is 40 centimeter, whereas the diagonal of the rectangle is 41 centimeter. It is already given in the question. So let us consider a rectangle ABCD, where the length of a rectangle is 40 centimeter and the diagonal of a rectangle is 41 centimeter given in the question. And as you know that the diagonals divide the rectangle into two right angle triangle. Okay, so considering this right angle triangle ABC and the second right angle triangle is ACD. So considering the right angle triangle ABC from the rectangle, we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse the whole square is equals to base the whole square plus perpendicular the whole square. As this one is the hypotenuse, this one is the base, and this one is the perpendicular. So here we are going to find the perpendicular value. So 41 the whole square is equals to 40 square plus perpendicular the whole square. So 41 square will be 1681. 40 square will be 1600. Transposing perpendicular the whole square is equals to 1681 will be subtracted with 1600. You will get the required answer as 81. Now finding the square root of 81 you can find by the long division method or prime factorization method. Okay, any method you can apply. In the previous question I had told you the long division method, and before that I had told you the prime factorization method to find the square root. So by both the method or any one of the method you can apply and can find the square root of 81. So here I had found the square root of 81 as a 9 centimeter. Okay. After finding the square root of 81 as a 9 centimeter, the question it is asked is that you have to find the perimeter of a rectangle. So what is the formula for finding the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus D, where L value is already given in the question, that is 40 centimeter. D value we had found it as 9 centimeter. So 40 centimeter plus 9 centimeter will be 49 centimeter. That 49 will be multiplied with 2, which comes from the formula. So 2 into 49 the centimeter will be equals to 98 centimeter. So thus the perimeter of a rectangle will be equals to 98 centimeter. Now the next question here asked about the here it is given the diagonal of a rhombus measures 16 centimeter and 30 centimeter. Find the perimeter of a rhombus. So here we are going to find the perimeter of a rhombus. By the same method we are going to see how to find out that. Clear everyone? So here we are going to see about how to find the perimeter of a rhombus. Okay. So in this question, two diagonals of a rhombus is given. Diagonal D1 is 16 centimeter and diagonal D2 is 30 centimeter it is given. Okay. But you can see that the diagonal is going to be intersects each other. जो rhombus का diagonal का वैल्यू दिया है 16 सेंटीमीटर और 30 सेंटीमीटर, वो दोनों diagonal आपस में एक दूसरे को intersect कर रहे हैं. Due to intersected, the length of the diagonal D1 is divided into two parts, as well as the length of the diagonal D2 is also going to be divided into two parts. Why they are dividing into two parts? Because both the diagonal is going to intersect each other at center O. That's why. Hence, the total distance from here to here is 16 centimeter, where it is going to be crossed by the another diagonal 13 centimeter. The distance from here, from the center to the end point, it becomes 8 centimeter, and again from end to the center, it becomes 8 centimeter. In the same way, for the diagonal, this diagonal, it is 30 centimeter when it intersects by the diagonal 60. From distance end to the center, it becomes 15, and from center to the end, it becomes 50. That's why we had divided it by 2. Understood? Now, considering since with the help of this diagonal intersection, 1, 2, 3, 4 right angle triangle is formed. So, considering any one of the right angle triangle, we can see that if this is a right angle triangle which is a part of a rhombus, we can see that 15 centimeter is act as a base, whereas 8 centimeter will act as a perpendicular. So we have to find the hypotenuse. This means this will be the hypotenuse. Okay, here this will be the hypotenuse, this will be the hypotenuse, and this will be the hypotenuse. Means while using the diagonal, the sides of the rhombus becomes the hypotenuse. Okay, so here we are applying the Pythagoras theorem. Applying the Pythagoras theorem, 15 square will be 225 square. 8 square will be 64, so 225 will be added with 64, we will get the answer as 289. Now finding the square root of 289 by long division method. 289, making pair from the right hand side, we can see that 1 will be there. So here 1 subtracted with 1, here 1 will come, both the 89 from the pair it becomes downside. So here 1 plus 1 will be 2. Now the 2 will be multiplied by which number to get the answer as 189. So that's 7. So 7 sevens are 49, 4 will be carried, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So here the answer will become 0, 0. So that 7 will be written here. So what is the square root of 289? The square root of 289 is 17. So we had found the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse value here is 17 centimeter. That means all the sides of here 17 centimeter. That means the side of the rhombus is a 17 centimeter. Now with the help of this side of the rhombus, that is hypotenuse, we have to find the value of the perimeter. Okay, perimeter of a rhombus. So as we know that perimeter of a rhombus is equals to 4 into side. So 4 will be multiplied with 17, you will get the answer as 68. Thus the perimeter of a rhombus is equals to 68 centimeter value. Clear? So dear student, here exercise 6.5 is over. Chapter number 5, the triangle and its properties, is also over. If you are having any doubt, can ask me through the WhatsApp number or can ask when I am going to take the live class, that is on Monday and Thursday. So for today, thank you everyone. The new chapter we are going to start is a congruence of a triangle. Clear? So for today, thank you everyone.